This is how it broke. When you look at, see the angle, how this came apart? Picture something that came apart. There was a centerpiece, and then the outer area came apart in chunks like that, right? So it blew off in these wedges. Can you imagine how much something that big around weighed? This was.
Well, look at how much this weighs.
Right.
Holy cow!
It is denser than.
This is definitely not something from this earth.
It's
There's no doubt about it.
It's 45% denser than granite. It's 30% denser than basalt. Did you know the difference between granite and basalt is greater than the difference between air and water? Think about that.
So you cut this with what, a diamond knife?
I cut a diamond saw, a wet saw. And you can see but yeah, you can see. And
where's the other pieces of it that you had?
I've got another piece of the shop. There's another piece that fits right here, just like that. Fits right exactly on that. And then the piece that his dad's buddy sent me fits here across the two of them, like that.
Really?
Honest to God, man. So, but if you look at this and you see, it looks like a crystalline structure. See that glittery stuff in there?
I do.
Those aren't really crystals, but the thing is that it is silicon and iron, and usually what you get
Is the trajectory this way?
in other words, it was radius this way, and so the thing it was round, was a ball shaped like this right here.
Okay.
And it was almost 18 inches in diameter. I calculate this by its volume into that. The thing weighed 1,100 pounds. It was only that big around, but it weighed over 1,000 pounds, and it was moving at 70,000 miles an hour. Now, it doesn't slow down. It doesn't care if it hits air. It goes through air. And besides, remember, we're talking about air. If you have an apple, and the skin on the apple, if the planet is the apple, the skin is the oxygen, is the air. It's only that thick. It goes through the atmosphere like it's not there. So that piece of rock right there is older, much, much older than the planet Earth. I mean, much older. It was blown out of a star before our star formed.
So how much of it did you send to the University of Florida or wherever you sent it?
No, I cut a piece off. I sent it to be analyzed. I cut this piece off. I sent it to them, and they shone a laser on it. And they sent me back the information. Dad took the big piece. He had the chunk. It was bigger than this. He smashed it. Oh, God. And he sent a chunk of it off to be tested. He gave him a piece to test. I sent a piece to be tested. I have another piece that's smaller than this that fits like right onto it. And then there's another flake. And the piece that we got, the flake, is actually, if you see that, how radius is like that, this was a ball. And these guys will tell you, no, meteorites aren't round. Meteorites aren't round. Meteors are round. Things have been traveling through space for millennia are round. When it blew out of the star, it was molten. It's spinning. Anything spinning in space goes round. Then it hardens up. Look at that son of a bitch.
That's heavy.
That is any question about what that is? It ain't from here.
It's not from here. I can tell that.
Anyway.
All right, they're trying to call me to go do this thing. So.
All right.